Hey creative friends, welcome to Tracy Bautista Color. I am going to do a little bit of swatching using my new Urban Petals pigment bars and wax medium confetti cakes. You can see those in the little tins there. And you can see here I have a mixed media sketchbook that has a bunch of swatches that I mixed using both the pigment bars and the wax medium. And you'll notice that the color is very satiny matte, and I'm loving the results. So in my upcoming Wax Play Live workshop, we are going to be diving into how you can use a variety of these Tracy Bautista Color wax products to create a bunch of different technique cards. It's one of the things I love to do, just to play with the products and to get to know what they can do. So I'm going to share with you just a little behind the scenes peek at some of the bars. So I'm actually traveling right now, and so I have a little makeshift studio here on the kitchen island at my sister's house. So I only brought a little subset of the products with me and the smaller tins. These are the mini 0.5 ounce tins. But a little of this paint goes a long way, and you can use it either like this, dry, cold, right out of the tin, and blend the colors together, any of the colors together, and also with my other wax printmaking bars and the wax pigment bars. They each have a little bit slightly different formulation. I wear a glove usually when I am working with the wax paints because they do get a little messy, but they're a lot of fun. And one of the reasons I created these was to get this matte, satin matte finish in my paintings. And see if you can see that. It's really beautiful, the color and the texture. So this has a little bit of linseed oil in it so that it helps oxidize and you get a drying, kind of a drying effect. And then these are the printmaking bars. This is actually a smaller sample size that I make for myself for travel, but they actually are about this thick. And then these are the pigment bars. So you'll notice they're usually duotone. So one side has one color and then the other side has a mixture of pigments, and there's different wax remnants and flakes in there and metallic flakes. So sometimes you get up to like 5 to 7 different colors in one bar. And then depending on how you can actually slice these apart and then get different colors in the center. So it's a little surprise when you work with them. But I'm just going to show you a little bit of the swatching of some of the colors. So these are mainly pigment bar swatches there. These were the watercolors from the collection, and this is the inks from the collection with the reactive crystals. So you can see that that crystal creates that color, and then this has a little bit of the ink and the crystals in it. But there was this really beautiful metallic gold ink I created for this collection, and it has this beautiful kind of teal turquoise undertone, more of like a matte gold, so pretty. And then there was about 4, 5 different colors. No, actually there were 7 or 8 different colors that I created for that collection, but that was only for the subscribers. So that's for my Ink Atelier subscription. So if you purchased any of the Urban Petals collection, you're gonna get access to a paint and swatch journal workshop where we'll be playing with all the products, but I have a new wax play live workshop that I will be teaching live, and there will be more details to come. So enjoy a little peek at some of the beautiful colors and swatching from this collection. Okay, so actually, let me move these over a little. I have 2 pieces of paper. I'm trying to hold this. I don't have my tripod, so I'm just gonna hold this and hopefully it works. I have a mixed media paper here on the right, which is the Strathmore mixed media, the one that has my artwork on the cover. And we're just gonna do a little bit of swatching. So again, these are the printmaking bars. They're made to be used either like this as a mark making tool, or heated, which is a lot of fun, where you can actually use them to make monoprints and play with them using a heated griddle. So I'm trying to hold my camera steady with my one hand. But the beauty of these also is that they mix together. So this is a beautiful like grayish blue. Really, you can see that. There's also this one, which I love. This one, it looks like it would be like a purpley red, but when it comes out, this one has a lot of phthalo blue in it. So look at that color. It's like this beautiful bluish, it's almost like a Maya blue color, but you couldn't really tell from the actual bar. It has a really beautiful mixture of colors. So let's see, we'll do, things are starting to move around. This one also looks more purple, but it's got a little bit of a, I think it has ultramarine in it, and it does have a little phthalo blue. So you can see the difference in the blues. This one actually is very creamy also. Oops. Let's try. So you can see, and also since I'm in Hawaii, it's definitely, the bars get a little softer. So I'm just kind of blending them with my fingers. We'll do a little bit of yellow. So this has a little ochre in it. My gloves are dirty. And let's see what other, I think this is another blue. But you can also layer them. See how creamy this is? Ooh, it's very creamy. So I'm gonna take that and then layer it with this. So you can see like the greens that you can get. And that's how I did these over here. This would be much cleaner if I had my tripod, so keep that in mind. I forgot to grab it before I left. My dad has one somewhere, but... And then I guess I brought a lot of the blues, so we'll layer that one with the pink. Fuchsia, actually. I feel like I need to clean these up a little bit. And this is a lighter yellow. I think it has a little bit of a lemon color in it. And then let's do some of the pigment bars. So you'll notice that some of these bars have multiple colors in them. And so if I use one side, if I use this side, I should get a little bit of a lighter pink there. So pretty. We'll do some of the brown. Look at this. Oh, so pretty. This has one of the earth pigments in it. I can't remember what colors are in that, but it's like a reddish brown. I think it has a red iron oxide in that particular one. And then on this side, you get just a little kind of a lighter color of that same tone. And it has a little purple hue to it. It's really pretty. And then there's some turquoise bits in the center. So when you get to that area, you'll get that color as part of it too. And then what other pigment bars do I have over here? So we've got a lighter blue on that side, and then this side has a little bit of a darker color. I might have to find some books to stand this tripod, or to make a makeshift tripod. And then we have a little bit of an orange, because I want to blend the colors too, just to give you a little sense of how they blend. So we got a pink fuchsia color, and this side is like a really transparent yellow orange, which you can it's kind of peachy. So you can also take this edge and then layer both together. I probably should have put tape on this. Nothing like a makeshift studio when you're traveling. So a little bit of mix there. I'm gonna take a little bit of this pink also, and then I'm going to mix it with some of that brown, because I really love this dark, deep brown, reddish brown in there. So take that and then maybe use my finger just to blend. So you can use your finger, you can use, you get a mark making tool set with the orders. This is making a mess. This is why I wear gloves, so you can see. It does get a little messy, but it's fun. And when I work with any kind of mark making tool that looks like this, I usually wear gloves, just because I'd rather not get a bunch of pigment on my hands. And if you are in a warmer climate, definitely want to think about that too. Let's mix this one with a little of that purpley brown color. And did I use all the ones I brought? I think I did. I just want to finish off the bottom here, so we'll do a couple more mixtures of color. Let's try using the fuchsia with the blue. You get like this purpley blue color. And then what other thing can we mix? This was this color? Oh yeah, this was the kind of grayish color. And then so you can turn it into this really pretty pink gray. Oh, you know what would be cute? What would be nice is a fuchsia, like a pink brown or a brown pink color. Okay, this is getting a little unruly. Okay, a couple more. Let's do one more. Is this the darker yellow? I think this is the lighter yellow. There's a little blue on there, so I'm getting this really pretty green color. And then we'll do one more of the blues. Is this the blue? No. I think this one. Yeah, this is one of the ones that I really like. Okay, so that's some of the colors inside of the Urban Petals wax printmaking bars and pigment bars. So if you want to learn more techniques on how to mix them with watercolors, acrylics, stencils, and make technique cards, definitely come join me for the wax play live workshop. Visit tracybautistacolor.com to find out more about my handcrafted mixed media, watercolors, and wax and ink products. Thanks for watching.